Good evening, card chargers, and welcome back to the Cincinnati Kids Vintage Baseball Card Channel. Tonight, this is going to be an off-the-cuff, just hodgepodge of things. We're going to do, I'm going to do a quick reveal or April pickup I just got today I wanted to share. Going to do couple of VRs also. So first off though, what you're looking at here is, for a long time, the only Hank Aaron card I had in my collection, or have had in my collection, and this very miscut 1972 Topps home run leaders card. Featuring fellow Hall of Famer Willie Stargell, and of course Lee May from the Reds, who I think at this point had been traded or was about to be traded. Maybe it was in 73. Yeah, I think so. I think he's still got a couple years left with the, well, I don't know, maybe 73. I can't remember when he was traded. Of course, that trade brought Joe Morgan to the Cincinnati Reds. But in honor of Mr. Aaron hitting home run number 714 30 years ago this month, just wanted to give a little bit of proper congratulations to him. Henry Aaron, one of the greatest of all time, all around great baseball players. Okay, so the two shout-outs, well, I'll shout them out too, but the two VRs is at Eddy's Cardboard Chaos, and wanted to do 5 cards that have one common theme. I mean, I have more than one, but these cards I'm pretty sure just have one common theme that I've picked out. It's going to be a little interesting. We'll see how this goes. I am not going to reveal what it is. I'll let you go in the comments, and in the next video I will disclose what the connection is. So let's go right into that. First card, here we are. What's this lovely 1969 Topps? Decently cut Dwayne Josephson, sorry. Card for the White Sox, catcher. Looks like he's about staying in the same place where Tommy John's 69 Topps card was, where he was photographed at, probably spring training. Here's the back. So I let you see the back because I'm just going to let you see the backs as well. It's part of the clue. Okay. And then I'm going to go with Eric the Red. Eric Davis here. That noises me putting on my readers so I can read something. I like these 88 Fleer cards. There's a neat little thing on the back, because I'll let you look at the back. And it has, when they are at their best, a breakdown here in the bottom talks about day, night, home, and road, and batting average, slugging percentage, and on-base average. So this was the year after he hit his big season of 37 homers, 100 RBI knocked in, and I don't know if this was for their career or just if this was for last year for this bottom stat, but it looks like Eric the Red was at his best on the road during the daytime. See what you think about that. Here's the back of that card. So there's a couple of that there. That's going to run out of space. All right. Show you the next one. It's even a little more modern. So there's an '89 Fleer rookie card of Randy Johnson. This is not with the Marlboro in the back. And here's the back. A clue is on the backs, fellows. And any gals watching too. Okay. So I'm running out of space. I'll just put that one down there. Oh, really? Let's mix it up a little bit here. So far, it's all been baseball, but how about I confuse you a little more with a hockey card? This beautiful '81 OPG Wayne Gretzky. I really like this card a lot. And here is the back. You may need to rewind some parts of this video to look at clues. Clues are on the backs. Not gonna work. All right. Last card. And of course, we know what this is gonna bring in. A shout out to Dylan at Vintage Double D Baseball Cards. He was just recently displaying a Roger Maris, 61 Topps Roger Maris that he recently picked up. And this is one I picked up just end of last year that I always look at this card and it reminds me of Dylan. And it's a good thing. And he has this paired in this video with Mickey Mantle in his most recent video he has out. So check him out. I'll give him a little bit of this. Okay, so here's the back. Hopefully you can see it. The glare's not too much there. All right, just so I'm being extremely fair here, I'm going to show the backs of all these one more time up closer. I can kind of do it this way too, can really get in. So crane your heads to the left, everyone. Okay. Don't drive everybody crazy doing this. All right, I'll just leave it like this. Try to fit it all in there. Just easier, you can see it better on that, but I guess you can enlarge on your phones if you're watching. Oh, this one is sideways, so we can do that. What is the connection, fellows and ladies? Leave your comments below. And like I said, I will reveal next video what that connection was. Okay, on to the next. So I found this next one, VR, really interesting. So Iconic Baseball put out a video on great kid, great channel. I always love what he's putting out there. And he had a video on repeat images, and I've talked about this before, like a double take, I think is what he called it, a double take, same image used of a player on different cards from different series. And Topps is notorious for this, particularly a 68 to 69 Topps. You'll also see, like, for instance, the 66 Topps Willie Mays is the 69 image just cropped to make it closer. So that's an example of one. And the 68, like I say, this, like for example, also the 68 Rod Carew is the 69 Rod Carew. And again, just cropped a little closer. I think they do that as well with the 67 and 68 Juan Marshall cards, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that one. Maybe it's his 66 image that's repeated in 68, but he had a lot of repeat images, that guy did. But for the life of me, I cannot find any that have that. No issued cards. I got one or the other. I don't have both. That's really unfortunate. So I would say that I don't qualify for entry into the contest, but I thought I would try to do something clever. Probably not. I'm going to do a slight twist on the double take VR response here for Iconic Baseball, because I know he is a huge fan of, like me, of this guy. So let's go center in a bit. I will make a quick adjustment, and we can see here really quickly what we have. So we've obviously got Sean Casey rookies here, his Topps rookie. This one's slightly different, so I think it could qualify using the same image, even it's probably the same set. It has the Indians 95 Champions stamp on the bottom. You can see that there maybe. Right there. I hate doing this because I know it's going to interrupt everybody's viewing enjoyment and kind of jostle people around, but I will try not to do that anymore here. Okay. So, set. I feel like an eye doctor ready to go 1 or 2. And yes, I probably paid those prices back in the day for those cards, but I don't regret it. We've got Sean Casey's Bowman Chrome rookies. And this one is the refractor. And this one is just the regular chrome. Don't regret getting these though. By far one of my favorite Reds I got to see play in person. He would probably be my first baseman of choice on an all-star team put together. And maybe platoon with Big Clue, but I think, since they're both left-handed hitters, that wouldn't work. All right, so let's move on for one more. 1 or 2 or 3. How I got 2 of these, I don't know. But again, this is that Leaf set of rookies and stars I kind of like. This is just neat with him in his Reds uniform. Obviously, it's not, it's taken probably just before opening day. And this one has the Marlboro on the back. Marlboro and Budweiser signs up in what is probably Old Riverfront Stadium. I'm pretty sure that's Old Riverfront. Before they tore it down, built a new stadium. But there you go. That is my unique take on Iconic Baseball VR response of double takes. So the last thing I want to share real quickly, and this video is starting to get long, I don't want to go too long, is this. Is an April pickup I just got. So there is the 63 Topps Bombers Best with Mickey Mantle, Tom Tresh, and Bobby Richardson. And I rarely get inspired anymore to buy cards from all you guys out there in YouTube that, oh, I've got to have that card once I see it. I have gone to that phase some, and I still do, but this one was one, as soon as I saw the video, of one of my favorite channels. And this is Terry at TJ Maxx, Nostalgia. He showed this card on his last video and shared the story of the meaning of the cross bats and how Bobby Richardson helped lead Mickey Mantle to become a Christian. And I just thought that was an awesome story. I'll let him tell the story in his video. You can go watch him. I'm going to link him below, along with these other 2 fine channels. And you guys can go check out that video if you haven't yet. And I just thought it was really neat, and I thought, you know, I don't have a base card of Mickey Mantle right now, and I may not again, and it's okay. But I wanted this one as soon as I saw that and heard, because of the story. And thank you, Terry. Bless you for that story, and that it was an inspirational one. And this one just popped up at the right time on eBay. I felt really blessed to get it at the price I did, in the condition that it's in. Just a couple of touch corners on the bottom there, which is very typical of the 63 set, but it will match I'll have it someday on my wall display, which I'll finally build someday, with my NLs, Pride of the NL, 63 Pride of the NL with Willie Mays and Stan Musial. So that's all I have, everyone. I'm gonna revise a little bit my closing. So I felt a little odd after I said, remember your ABCs, always be collecting. And I realize that some of us out here can't always go to the well and just collect. And I'm trying to be careful to, I feel like sometimes I buy the pot and not focusing on the other aspect of collecting, which is perhaps the most fun, or can be the most rewarding, is curating that collection. So I'm going to sign off this way now. Collect when you can, but don't forget your ABCs. Always be curating.